Hey everyone, and welcome back to this channel where I sporadically upload random videos. I'm Pim, and today I'm going to talk about the most haunted places in Amsterdam while I do my makeup. Because I have a few new items. I have a new concealer, I have powder, I have a new sponge, and I also have a new skincare item. And obviously it's going to be spooky, so I want to do an eye look that's a little bit darker than usual. But before we get into this video, please like and subscribe to my channel for more awesome videos. I was also inspired by Glam and Gore, because she actually went ghost hunting to certain places, and I actually maybe want to do that. But if you want to see that, please leave it down below, because, you know, I really want to, but if you want to see it, I will definitely do it. So, let's head into this video. I bought this item, which is a vegan day and night cream by Pacifica. They stand for clean beauty. Because they have no parabens and other stuff. This is the first time of me trying it. Oh, it looks so good. It really smells like nothing, which is actually great because I don't really like when moisturizers smell like anything, because that means to me that they put a lot of fragrance, or at least a little bit, and it can really irritate your skin. I also do the bottom of the nose because it's dry. It feels like my skin is really prepped, so let's start with the first haunted place in Amsterdam. And it's called Spin House, or the Spin House if you will. The Spin House is now a hotel, but it used to be a spin house where women who were in prison had to spin wool and other kinds of fabrics during their time when they were punished for their crimes. And the story goes that a priest actually took his own life because God prevented him from being with a woman. His faith, if you will. This looks really good, but I need a little bit more in the beard because I have a breakout on both sides. It sometimes happens. So he committed suicide because he couldn't love the woman that he wanted because of his faith, which sounds pretty awful. But yeah, I guess that's the reality for a lot of people when it comes to faith. The Spin House now is a hotel, but actually staff and other crew members and people even who stay at the hotel, they have told that they actually hear some screaming and that they sometimes see even the apparition of the priest. Interesting to me, interesting. And I don't know which room he died in, but if I will ever go ghost hunting there, I will make sure that I know that, so that we can actually have a look maybe in the room, which would be really cool. I mean, it would be cool to visit that place, to visit any hotel and then sort of have like ghost gear with me. It's like a dream of mine to actually go ghost hunting. I might even have a few friends that really want to do it. I thought spin was like spider because spin in Dutch is spider. So I was like, maybe it's a spider house, but it's just spinning fabrics. Now I'm gonna use the Jacqueline Cosmetics concealer. Oh yeah, there we go. So I swatched this in Morphe Amsterdam, and I think this is my shade, but who knows. This applicator is pretty good, but it's small. It's really small. Alright, let's use the beauty blender. I can still see some redness peeking through, but I don't really mind that. I just don't want to use layers and layers of makeup. I just don't really like that.
Look at this bitch blending her bald head.
Alright, there's also a street here in Amsterdam which is called the Spooksteeg. And the Spooksteeg is an alley where two sisters lived. And they used to live there with their father in the late 18th century. The first sister was called Dina and the other sister was called Helena. Dina actually fell in love with a sailor, and Helena, her sister, was so jealous that she threw her own sister in the cellar and she actually died. Then the story goes that the sailor actually forgot about the person that he fell in love with, Dina, who died, and he married Helena instead. And people weren't getting as old as we are right now, right? So Helena actually died a few years later and actually admitted to killing her sister. But the sailor wasn't pleased about that. And he cursed Helena's soul. I don't know how you would do that, but probably you can if you want to. It is said that Helena's spirit still roams through the alley, and some you know, tourists and other people who live there have seen her apparently, and they actually also hear her cry apparently. So that's the story of the two sisters in the Spooksteeg, which is actually spook is Dutch for spook, spook, ghost. Wow, spook. I'm gonna powder the face. And number 3 is Bloedstraat. This one is a little bit gory. I don't mind it. I mean, I'm not the person that watches Saw movies for fun, because I just really don't like the gore. But this one is okay for me. The Bloedstraat has its name from the executions that took place in Newmarket, which is sort of a square as well. They executed people and prisoners in Newmarket, and the blood would actually trickle and went all the way to the canals. And that's why that's called Bloedstraat. And blood means bloed, so bloed means blood. You know what I mean. So right now I'm going to do my eyes, and I am grabbing the P.Louise face base because Nikki Tutorials said it was good, and I can actually tell you, because I've used it many times by now, it is really good. And you don't need a lot, which is great. Like, I only use a very small amount, because why would you put a lot on? It's just not necessary. You don't need that much product. Like, I don't get these influencers, and Nikki Tutorials is also one of those people. They use so much foundation, so much concealer, so much full coverage. I don't like that. I don't think it's necessary. You can look, you don't even have to look flawless. I don't really like the flawless, because it's like, it's fake. Everyone is flawed. I am flawed. My skin is flawed. We need to show that. We need to show like flawed fabulousness or something. I don't know. I'm using the Jade BeautyBay palette, and we're going for a dark look, which is a little bit difficult for me actually, because I don't really do those kind of looks that often or at all. So we'll see. I am thinking about green, brown, dark brown colors, but all dark. Maybe even some blue. But I'm going to put the shade Capricorn all over the lid to see what happens. The 4th haunted place is called Dam Square. But the Dam Square apparently, which I didn't know, oh, this is going to be so patchy, I will have to blend for my life. But the Dam Square is said to be site of many executions. They didn't even execute prisoners per se, but also witches and other beings such as unicorns. No, I'm just making that up. Nowadays it's such a touristy type of, you know, place where there are people in costumes, and it's right next to the royal palace, you know, it's like in front of it, so it's really weird to know its dark history, right? I'm just sort of trying to diffuse the edges a little bit. See if it can be a little bit more smoky. Nothing too crazy, but just to see if it can smoke out a little bit. Pulled you in a little bit closer so you can really see what I'm doing. Well, if this isn't a dark look, then I don't know what is. Now I'm going to replicate what I did there over there. And this will be actually hard because I don't really... This one is the easy side. No, we can do this, we can do this. Right now I'm going to clean it up with concealer to see if I get that sort of snatched look a little bit. It's sort of there. A few days ago I did an enchanted look on myself and I wanted to record it, but I didn't press record, which was awful. See? It looks pretty cool. And then I want to use the Jaded color next to it. It has a gold shift, because it looks really green on my finger. But then when I put it on my eye, it looks gold. I'm gonna use my finger one more time, but I'm gonna use it, well, I'm gonna use it again. My finger for the shade Zodiac. This is a really pretty color. I'm going to use it in the middle. Yes. Oh, that's so pretty. I just want to use one more shimmer for the outer corner, and I'm thinking about Mother Earth. Now for the bottom for the eye bottom, not the eye top, but bottom, versatile, whatever. I'm gonna use Orion. Finishing with the same color, Capricorn. My dream is to look like a Marvel supervillain. I'm not succeeding, but that doesn't matter. I'm having fun. Alright, we're done with the eyes. I'm going to tell you about the last story. So there's the Montalban Tower, and the tower was built in 1516 as part of the city's defense. We're using highlighter. It is said that the family tried to actually stay away from attackers and tried to hide in the tower, but they were actually murdered. And now every year on June 2nd, it's probably the day that they were murdered, they come back to haunt the place. Maybe I should go there as well. Oh, this feels great. Ooh! So much setting spray. Whoa, I used way too much of that. Oh my god. I don't even have my mirror with me. What did I do? Oh fuck. Okay, so those were 5 haunted... I'm just gonna do the outro like this. So those were 5 haunted places in Amsterdam that maybe I will visit. So the camera stopped recording. I don't know what happened, but thank you so much for watching this video. If you want to see more videos, please support me by subscribing to my channel. Hit the like button whenever you feel like it. And I hope I will see you guys on the next video. Bye.